welcome everyone. How are we doing? Thank you so much for joining this evening. Welcome to the stream. Great to have you guys on board. Lucia, Aiden, welcome to the stream, guys. Thank you so much for joining. Great to have you guys on board as well. Thank you, thank you. Just getting things ready, as you know. Welcome to the stream as well, buddy. Thank you so much. How are you doing, my friend? Welcome, welcome. Let's get this beautiful fly started up. So, let's go upstairs quickly. Battery masters can come on. Emergency lights can switch on. We'll get the ground power up. Go to panel lights. Turn them up a little bit. Go to IRS. Left and right can go to nav. With that, we'll go down and get our no smoking signs on. As you can see, beautiful Trondheim airport in Norway. Always good to be in Norway. You've got the best views you can ask for. Let's get all the services loaded up. With that, we can ask for our lovely boarding, catering services, and we'll ask for our boarding as well. Nice. I'm going on N. Where are you going? Of course, going to be another football game. Nice. Right. Let me turn the volume up on this thing here. Right, we'll go down. Turn up our main panel lights up. We'll go down to our pedestals. Turn those lights up as well. I'm going on add. Okay, nice. 1 to 2.8. Bring those bad boy in. We'll get to Squawk 2000 here. There we go. Cool. And with that, I'm going to go to our FMC here. And go to pausing it. And with pausing it, we're going to enter our airport reference. Echo November Victor Alpha. And let's go to left GPS, grab that. Put that in the route. And then we'll go to route section. And we've got our route right here. We're going to enter our destination, which is Echo Victor Romeo Alpha. By the way, can you guys hear me okay? Or is the volume too low? Do let me know. Our call sign is Nordic 8 Yankee Alpha. So that will be Nose 8 Yankee Alpha. There we go. Runway, we're going to take in 09. So plug that in. And let's go to our departure. 09, and we're going to be departing out of, I'll just quickly get the route up here. Your favorite team are playing. Nice, nice. Alright, so so we're going to be Solka 1 Alpha departure. That's what we're going to take. So we'll go down to our next page. and SOCA 1 alpha right there. Go to root, activate and execute. And meanwhile, on our left side, I'm gonna wait for everything to be done, and once that's done, we'll get our zero fuel weight, etc. Right, so let's go to the next page, and we'll have a look at our flight plan and see what route we'll be taking today. So after SOCA 1 alpha, we're going to be taking a direct TEB. So Tango Alpha Bravo, Tango Echo Bravo, sorry. TEB VOR. And then after that, we're going to be taking Naked. So Naked November Echo Kilo Echo Tango. And then from Naked, we're going to go Mike 870 to Milta. So Mike 870 Milta. Milta, there we go. And then from Milta, we're going to go Yankee 130 to Lapsa. So Yankee 130, Lapsa. Lima Alpha Papa Sierra Alpha. Plug that in, execute, and let's go to our arrival. We're going to be taking ILS Zulu 36, and that will be via Lapsa to Tango, I believe. Yes, it will be. So let's go forward. Lapsa to Tango, there we go. Execute that. Cool. Right, so that's all done, ladies and gents, and what we will do while that happens, our iris is lined up, and we'll go outside quickly. As you can see, catering is being done. Also forgot to get the Vatsim on. There we go. So Vatsim's on as well. Let's get our flight plan. There we go. And I know Navigraph wants us to do something. It will probably wants us to close the doors. Yep, that's what I thought. Let's close the right side doors. Nice. I have a game called Fly Corp. Okay, I'm sure it's fun. So at the moment, we don't really seem to have any traffic in Trondheim. Everything's looking pretty clear. Okay, so you have Norway in it. That's cool. Norway's always it's got really nice scenery to fly into, to be honest. Norway's always fun. Right, so we'll go to our right side, and we'll fill in the init data. So we're carrying 7.3 tons of, actually you don't need to enter that, just realize we enter zero fuel weight and reserves. So reserves are 2.9, cost index is 20. We're going to be climbing at flight level 410, really high. Winds are 117.02 knots, so 117 degrees at 02 knots. 117.02. There we go. Nice. Elingus, my mom lives in Latvia. Nice. Where is Latvia? Latvia, you mean? What do you guys say, Latvia? Right, let's go to doors and open the cargo doors, forward and aft. So we're just gonna wait for our loaders to load up everything. While that happens, we'll get our QNH, and the QNH for today's flight is 1019. So let's plug that in, 1019. And our altitude for this airport is, let's have a look. Airport elevation is 56, as you can see here. So we'll enter 56. And if you go to Salk 1 Alpha departure, initial clearance is 6,000, so we'll plug that in our route as well. Right, so let's go down and get 56 in here, in our barrow. There we go. 57, we need 56. Nice. And then down here we'll get 6,000 as our initial clearance is 6,000. Our course is going to be 086 for the departing runway. So 086, and we'll enter 086 here as well. There we go, 086. With that, ladies and gents, let's get our flight director 1 and 2 on. Auto brakes can go to RTO. Okay. We'll also get our traffic turned on. There we go. And VR 1 and 2 can be off. Arsenal play FC, nice. VR 1 and 2 off. There we go. As you guys can see, there's like animated players in there. Not players, sorry, animated passengers that are in the flight deck, in the airport. And boarding is almost done. Zurich, nice. So we're just waiting for our loaders to finish uploading, and our cargo should be here anytime. I think it's coming all the way from down there. We'll wait for that anyway. And we'll go down to our fuel. And the fuel will be carrying 7,380, so we'll plug that in there. There we go. Passengers we are carrying today, let's have a look. We're carrying 160 passengers, so we'll plug that in, 160. Nice. For cargo, we'll wait for the cargo to load up. Once it loads up in our flight plan, it should be okay. So yeah, as I was saying, our cargo is coming up, baggage basically. Something weird about these gates actually, these jetties don't connect at all to your plane, which is a bit weird. It shouldn't happen like that, but that's how it is, unfortunately. Can't do anything about it, can't change it. But it's all good. So once these finish loading up, we will get our APU turned on as well. There we go. Our aft baggage is being done, and now it's the forward baggage that we're waiting for. Alright, so Anonymous, hello, I found out that my CPU i5 800 is better than the Ryzen 5 3600. Really? That's rather strange. Right, let's go have a look into our flight plan and clear any discontinuities, which we will after Stephanie. Let's clear that up. There we go. I thought Ryzen, latest gen Ryzens are better than the old Intels, as far as my knowledge goes anyway. Let's go turn our window heat on, and like I said, our cargo's almost done. We got two buggies to go through, and after that should be done. We've got our tug all loaded up. So yeah, ladies and gents, looking like a nice flight. In terms of ATC coverage, we don't have any, so that should be okay, hopefully. Looking pretty nice and clear weather. We don't have any other clouds and stuff. And if you look at our Navigraph and look for the transition altitude, I think it's 7,000. We'll have a look anyway. Yeah, 7,000. So 06 our runway heading, and we're currently based at the heavy gate around here, and that will take us, we'll push back facing nose facing to the right side. Potato Man, hello, I'm back. Welcome back, buddy. How are you doing? Thank you very much for joining. I'm doing well as well. Thank you for asking. And yeah, like I said, we're just waiting for our lovely baggage to load up, and then we should be done in no time. The Norwegian livery looking beautiful in 70%. Oh yes, Norwegian livery is always beautiful. I love that red nose, which used to be the call sign, I believe, and they got rid of that call sign now, unfortunately. So yeah, once the baggage is loaded up, we'll get our APU started up, and that should get us on the way. Not long to go anyway. Like I always say, if you guys are new to the stream, do consider hitting that like and that subscribe button. Really appreciate each and every one of you for joining. Yeah, every little support matters. Alright, last few baggage containers left. TCAS is off. Let's go down again. Yeah, okay, we set that. 1 to 2.8 is set. Alright, so you've got some ATC there, or through the area you will be flying. At the moment there's no ATC, Potato Man. I don't know why. Usually this region is quite busy, but today it looks like there's no scenery here. I mean, there's no ATC here. You might get some ATC in Riga, you never know. Usually there is always ATC down that side, but again, we'll have to see. Right, Norwegian Air this. Yes, this is Norwegian Air, yeah. Right, let's go down. Let's load up our cargo, and we are carrying cargo off. 4 tons, so it will be 2,000 forward cargo and 2,000 aft. There we go. Passengers are loaded up, everything's done. So what we will do now, we'll quickly go to our zero fuel weight, put that in there, execute, and 67.6 is our total takeoff weight. Let's see what GSX is saying. Close left entry aft. Okay, so we'll close that. There we go. And we'll also make sure we close the cargo doors. Yeah, cargo doors can be closed as well. Cool, ladies and gents. With that, let's get pushback, and also we'll go down to our N1. I'm gonna get our takeoff perf data. I've got the calculator here, so our
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback.
6,600 tons is our takeoff weight, and Mach is 18.6 is our CG. Calculate that. Right, so let's go to N1. Flex temp is 53, so we'll plug that in. That gives us N1 of 91.6. 92.6. So we've got 953. Let me have a look. 91.9. Okay. There we go. 91.6. Climb will be 1 as well. And with that, Alvin Norwegian, hello, welcome to the stream. Yes, Norwegian, that's what we're doing today. Let's go to our takeoff, and we've got takeoff speed flat 5. CG trim is 5.74. This is correct. We've got V1 of 141. V2 is 144. And our VR is 144, sorry, V2 is 148. So plug that in. All looking good. Cool. I'm gonna go to our second page there. Let's go upstairs. Oops. Oh shoot, no. We'll get to our pushback quickly anyway. I forgot I hit the pushback button rather than the so let's go forward. We'll go to this side here. Rotate ourselves. And push back. Right, we'll get our APU on before we do. Jay, hello, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Welcome back, buddy. School is always important. Right, we'll get the APU on. Seatbelt signs can come on as well. We'll wait for the APU to turn on. And after that, we'll dismiss the PMDG GPU, which is what it's asking us to do. We'll get the V2 speed of 148 in here. There we go. Alright, so once the APU is all started up, which as you can see EGT has risen, we'll get the APU gen on and we'll remove the PMDG GPU. Love your streams, by the way. Thank you very much, Potato Man. Really appreciate those kind words. APU gen 1 and 2 is on. We'll get APU bleed on and anti-collision lights can come on. Let's go down and get rid of the GPU. Alright, let's remove the chokes. There we go. Okay, we're getting pushed, ladies and gents. And yeah, as you know, okay, we've got another SAS Scandinavian 737 parked up next to us, Vatsim traffic. Right, we'll get the fuel pumps on. And APU bleed is on, which is good. We'll get the altitude to 41,000 feet, which is our cruise altitude for today. There we go. And let's get engine number 2 to ground. Wash the N2 rise here. Tomorrow I will fly on Vatsim with you if you are streaming. Yes, Jay, I will be streaming tomorrow, and you're more than welcome to fly with me. I love the Norwegian livery. I think who doesn't, man? Norwegian livery is just too beautiful. Everyone loves Norwegian livery. Alright, N2 is 25%. Introduce the fuel. Let's go outside and watch that beautiful engine roaring. Is FSX allowed to Vatsim? Yes, it is, yeah. Alright, then what route are you flying? You already know. Jay, no, not yet. I have no clue what route I'll be flying tomorrow at the moment. Right. Engine number 2 is good start. Switch can go to continuous. Engine number 1 switch to ground. And we'll go down and set our parking brakes.
Waiting your confirmation for a good engine start.
Yaw damper and electric hydraulics can come on, and let's give them good engine start confirmation.
Rocket to ground. We have a good engine start. You can disconnect.
Alright, so waiting for 25% on engine number 1 as well, and introduce the fuel. There we go. Oyen Kirilo, hello, cover me. I have no idea what you're saying. Mohammed, hello, welcome to the stream, buddy. How are you doing? So glad to see you on board. Maybe I'll sign up a train for my plane so I teach how to fly with you someday. Yes, Potato Man, you're more than welcome, man. It'll be amazing to have you all fly with me. Always fun to have more people to fly with.
Unlocking gear.
Alright, that's all good. With that, we're gonna get our yoke cam on.
Tow truck disconnected. Bypass pin removed.
Let's go upstairs.
Clear.
Ignition,
Clear.
engine number 1 switch to continuous. Left pack and right pack can go to auto. Isolation valve auto. APU bleed can come off. Gen 2 and 1 can come on. APU off. Taxi lights on. That's all looking good, ladies and gents. And with that, let's get our navigraph loaded up. ATC Sweden, hello, you're gonna get Sweden control crossing Sweden. ATC Sweden, if you are the one controlling, thank you so much for doing that. Really appreciate it, buddy. Welcome to the stream as well. My internet probably... Oh, Lucia, you having internet issues? Right, let's announce our taxi. Trondheim traffic Nordic 8 Yankee Alpha, taxiing to holding point 009 via Whiskey Yankee and holding point Alpha 1 Trondheim traffic. Oh, nice. You are also using Avia service. Yes, server. Yes, I am using them. So yeah, they're really good. I quite like them. Right, before we do that, let's get flaps 5 in for our takeoff. And also, we'll go and set our trim, which is 5.75. Oh, sorry, my bad. Trim 5.75, we'll set that about there. That should be okay. Flaps 5 set. Let's get the auto throttle, VNAV and LNAV can come on. Nice. And with that, ladies and gents, release our parking brakes. Give ourselves a bit of a power to move on. Is server that's supposed to an external device to use it as FMC? Yes. So basically, I'm controlling my FMC, which is down here. all of these I'm controlling on my iPad here. So rather than clicking everything here, it's quick to use it on my iPad. It's costs like 13 bucks. Yeah, it's not expensive at all actually. You are right. Really helpful and not expensive. Definitely love to have this add-on. To be honest, I did have the Fergo CDU as well, which was on flysim.io. I did buy that as well, but I just felt Avia server gives you more of a variety than that, because I've got CRJ 1000 by Aerosoft, and it supports that, and it supports the Mad Dog MD80. Hopefully you'll have the Phoenix compatibility as well soon. Our Scandinavian friend is gone from the looks of it, but nonetheless we'll see lovely lakes here. I mean, look at that beautiful lake at the front. It's not expensive for you guys, but for pros, that's pretty much... Oh man, it's all good. Go for Arsenal, nice. Yeah, that will come soon. Yeah, I hope so. I mean, I'm sure they can see that people love their product to be used on PMDG and stuff like that. So I wouldn't see a reason for them to not bring it over to... don't know why my speed brakes are... I mean, my spoilers are up. There you go, that's better. My spoilers were deployed for some reason. I just had to unplug my throttle and connect it again. So it's all working now. Going for a walk, come back later. No worries, my friend. All good. Have a good walk. So yeah, ladies and gents, if you guys are new to the stream, please do consider hitting that like and that subscribe button. I stream every day, apart from Sunday, 5:30 PM UK time. I'm trying to hide my arm as much as I can, but it's still coming in the camera for my yoke cam. But yeah, should be a fun flight, to be honest with you. I flew to Riga about 2 years ago. Not me controlling, unfortunately. I control... you control ESGG. Is that Gothenburg or Geneva? ESGG. I think it's Geneva, isn't it? Well, whoever's controlling, it's always lovely to have a Vatsim coverage. Gothenburg, yeah. Nice. Look at those lovely trees. And that lake at the front as well. Norway has really beautiful sceneries, man, not gonna lie. Right, let's get the throttle to idle. So we're gonna go all the way to the end. Oh no, actually we're gonna take this this right here. Before we do that, let's get our landing lights on, runway turn off lights on. We'll get the strobe lights to... We'll get the strobe lights on as well. Let's make sure everything's looking good here.
Traffic Vidra 89 kilo, turning final runway 27, will report when established. Trondheim traffic.
Trondheim traffic, Nozick 8 Yankee Alpha, taking off runway 09. Okay, so let's go TARA on. He's turning final, so we should be clear of him, I think. Make a smooth departure, hopefully we'll try my best to do so. Let's get moving because we've got traffic coming on. All right. Let's line up.
Trondheim traffic, videre 89 kilo, established ILS 9 mile final, runway 27.
He's a 9-mile final. Let's make it quick then. Alright, thrust set to 40%. Nose pressure down. Toga. Airspeed's alive. 80 knots, nose pressure neutral. Wait, oh no, man. What the heck? How can my simulator crash like that? What the fuck just happened? It just crashed like that. How can it's bizarre, man. This is really bizarre. Like, I did a flight earlier, like, how can it just crash? Oh, man. Looks like we're gonna have to load up on the runway and take off from right there. Alright, guys. That's what's gonna happen. Load up on the runway and take it off right from there. Sorry about that, ladies and gents. Hate when these things happen. I told you you're done for. What do you mean? This is the first time I had CTD in like 2-3 weeks or even more. Your PC? No, my PC is absolutely fine, man. I'm not the only one who has CTDs. People with better specs than me, they still have CTDs, so they're inevitable. You can't do anything about them. Thank you very much for your sub, Camel. Thank you so much, man. Or Camille. Just unlucky, mate. Yeah, I know, RA. It happens. Yeah, like I said, I haven't had a CTD in a very long time. So yeah, I'm just gonna. What's the app on the iPad? How you get it? It's called AVR Servers, and you have to pay for it. I think it's like 13 or 15 euros, something like that. I bought like a bigger package, so I get compatibility with 3 different planes. So I've got Mad Dog MD-80, CRJ, and PMDG 737 series. So I've got all of them. I can control any of them here. So yeah, just waiting for this to load up. As soon as it loads up, ladies and gents, we'll go to our runway, load up everything quickly, and do a takeoff in no time. Like I said, annoying that it happens. I I did a flight earlier on the same route and never happened. How can you get, or can you get MSNs on PS5 or PS4? MSF you can't get on PlayStation, unfortunately. It's only with Xbox, Rexy Raptor. They don't support it with the PlayStations at the moment. As unfortunate as it is, probably just Microsoft trying to keep their product, you know, exclusive. But yeah, either way, ladies and gents, I'm really thankful to all of you for coming out and watching me. Like I said, just a bit unfortunate that the C2D happened, but as soon as it loads up, we shouldn't be too long on the ground. We will be up and running within 5 minutes or so. After it crashes, it takes quite a long time to load up for some reason. I'm gonna have to look what the issue was here, to be honest, because it shouldn't have happened. Hopefully we won't have any traffic. Trying to see what the problem was here, but it's not showing me anything. Right, let's go and let's load up our flight plan. Load up our runway. We're going to be on runway 09. Cool. Let's go fly. Shouldn't take too long to load the plane though. Usually pretty quick. Come on. In winter, Norway is a really nice sight because everywhere is just snow, even on the runways and stuff. So it's always difficult when you land because you can't even see the runway. And some of these ones are really default airports, and they are really bad. Like you can't see runway lights or anything. Come on, it's taking way too long to load up. The weird thing is it hasn't even got anything in event viewer to tell me why it crashed. Anyway. Let's go. Load that bad boy up. Let's get all the lights on. We'll go down, get our ground services. Request the GPU for now, until we can get the APU up and running. I'm going to go to fuel, 7,380. Plug that in there. We'll go to payload, 160 passengers. Let's get the ground services on. We'll get the seatbelt signs on as well. Let's get the landing lights on. Let's get the APU running. There we go. We'll get the 41,000 feet here. We'll get the minimums are 200, so we'll get them here. Let's go up here, line up our IRS. Get the window heat on. Yaw damper can come on. Get the hydraulics on. And while that happens, we can quickly go to our cargo. 2,000 forward, 2,000 aft. Let's go back, go to our menu, FMC, and pause in it. Echo November Victor Alpha. Grab the GPS left position, put that in there. Route. I'm going to just request it directly from the folder rather than type it in. So flight plan request, select. There we go. That's requested. And APU is on. Let's get that turning on. APU bleed can come on. Right. Yaw damper can come on with that. We'll get the rest of the fuel pumps on as well. I'm going to get our strobes on. And anti-collision lights can come on as well. Right, so load our flight plan up. Like I said, ladies and gents, we won't be long at all. Activate, execute, there we go. Runway 09. Flight number is Nordic 8 Yankee Alpha, so NOS 8 Yankee Alpha. Put that in there. Let's increase the brightness around here. Go down, we'll increase the panel brightness here. We're going to go to 122.8. And we'll go to 2000 on our squawk. TARA. And that's looking good. Let's go to departure 09, and that will be Sulco 1 Alpha. Is it? Sulco 1 Alpha, there you go. And it'll go to our arrival, ILS Zulu 36 via Leps to Tango. Execute that bad boy. 2.9 is our reserves. Cost index is 20. Fly level 410. And our winds were, let me see what our winds were. I don't want to just enter blab. Winds were 117002, so 117 degrees, 02 knots of winds. Plug them in there. 7,000 transition altitude. 0 fuel weight, get that in there. We go to our N1. N1 was 56, plug that in there. We'll go up there for climb. Cool. Let's go to takeoff. Flaps 5. We'll get our CG in there. V1, V2 and VR all in there. Let's go to legs. Make sure we don't have any discontinuities, which we did before as well. So we'll clear that up. And there we go. Inner data is in there. Traffic's on. Let's get our master caution off as well. Right, we'll go to ground for engine number 2. Turn that bad boy on. Alright, so watch that to rise 25%. We'll introduce the fuel. There we go, 25% in. Fuel is introduced, and let's go to our QNH, which is 1019. And our airport elevation is 56, so we'll plug that in. Cool. We'll get our V2 148. 148. Flight director 1 and 2 on. Auto brakes to RTO. We'll get our runway course 086. Go upstairs, turn our ignition number 2 to continuous, engine number 1 to ground. And we'll go down here, go to alpha section, ground services, and we'll release our GPU. %, introduce engine fuel for number 1. We'll get our flaps 5 set up. There we go. And also get our trim 5.74. We'll get that in there, about there. There we go. That's all good. And with that, just waiting for artificially green lights. What's up, man? How are you doing? Welcome to the stream, buddy. Engine number 1, ground ignition to continuous. And with that, Gen 2 and Gen 1 can come on. We'll get the APU off. Left and right packs to auto. Isolation valve auto. APU bleed off. Let's do the ding dong. Runway turn off lights on. Strobes are on. And everything else is looking good. We'll get the taxi lights on as well. Right, ladies and gents, like I was saying to you guys, I'll make it as quick as possible. VNAV, LNAV is on. Ignition, initial altitude 6000. Plug that in there. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to be cheeky and connect to Vatsim on the runway. Cool. We're good to go. Right, ladies and gents, are you guys ready for the push, for the takeoff? Let's get our chrono on. Flaps are on. And we'll get the parking brakes off. Alright, so before we do that, let's get our yoke cam on. There we go, beautiful. Ladies and gents, enjoy the takeoff. We are ready for takeoff. Yes, we are. I'm good as well. Thank you very much for asking, Artificial. Alright, let's get the thrust to 40%. Nose pressure down. And we've got 40% and toga. Airspeed's alive. Both hands on the yoke. 80 knots checked. Rotate. Gear up. Bye bye, beautiful Trondheim. See you next time, buddy. Flaps 1. Beautiful. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that takeoff, ladies and gents. Flaps up. Auto brakes can come off. We'll get the autopilot on. Beautiful. Oh man, look at the sun right behind us. Let's get my yoke cam off. With that, we're gonna get our cruise altitude of 4,100. No, 41,000. Sorry, not 4,100. Fly level 410. That's where we're gonna go. There we go. Fly level 410 is in. We'll get the gear position to off. We'll go upstairs, get our runway turn off lights off, taxi lights off, and yeah, everything else is looking good. Landing lights and other lights come off at 10,000 feet, so we'll wait for that to happen. Look at that beautiful departure. Ladies and gents, if you did enjoy that takeoff, please do consider hitting that like and that subscribe button. Thank you all very much for joining me. Really appreciate each and every one of you. There we go, making that beautiful right hand turn. All that valley down there is beautiful to see. Alright, we'll get our pressure to standard, minimums to standard as well. We'll also get some music on, shall we? Always fun when you're flying and playing music along. Makes it a whole lot better. Alright, so we're just about to come to 10,000 feet. We'll get our landing lights etc. off. There we go, 10,000 feet. Landing lights off, and ignition switch can go to auto, and we'll get no smoking signs and seatbelt signs off as well. Right, all is well right now, so thank you all very much for joining this flight. We had a bit of a hiccup starting up the flight, but it's all good now. Nicely on our way down to Riga. And if you can see on our navigraph as well, this is our flight plan for today. And on our arrival, we're going to be doing approach ILS runway 36 Zulu. We're going to be doing final rather than do tuck. And our arrival is going to be laps 2 Tango, which is good. If you go tuck, let me see what tuck looks like. And Zulu tuck. So tuck is, oh, it's gonna take us back, isn't it? Yeah, no, we don't want that. We'll just take the ILS final for runway 36. Cool. I just thought I'd show you guys what we're dealing with here. We can even go to world map so we can see exactly where we are. These are our charts that we've got, different charts loaded up. This is our arrival, and as you can see, we're going to be laps here. So we've got to be flight level 150 by Lapsa, and then we're going to go Sidri down to our runway. So yeah, ladies and gents, hopefully you guys are enjoying this flight. If you are, please do consider hitting that like and that subscribe button. Thank you all very much for joining me. Really appreciate you. I love this window view. It's pretty realistic, and there are certain sceneries that you go to them and you can't actually tell whether it's real life or a simulator. I had that the other day. It's so beautiful, you couldn't tell whether it was real life or a simulator. Of course it was simulator, but it just felt so realistic. So good to see. There we go. We've got Sweden controlled, so that's 1184. So let's contact them. 1184. There we go.
Skinner 140, contact Stockholm approach 126.650. Goodbye.
Sweden control, this is Aeroflot 40 Hotel, requesting
Of course,
diversion.
we'll have to wait for our turn to talk to them. They're really busy.
Charlie Hotel.
Always are.
Aeroflot 40 Hotel, Roger. Sorry to say, Copenhagen control is just closed, and you will leave my space, so you need to descend at your own discretion. Unicom 122.8.
Switching 122.8. Aeroflot 40 Hotel.
Sweden controller Nordic 8 Yankee Alpha with you at fly level 230 going to 410. Oh shoot.
Lufthansa 47 calls, clamp flight
I
level
just
3
remembered I need to
50.
change my push to talk button here.
Climbing flight level 350, Lufthansa 47 Golf.
Sweden controller Nordic 8 Yankee Alpha, video flight level 240 going to 410, inbound tab.
Hello, Nordic 18 Alpha, Sweden control, scope 5322.
Sorry, was it 5822 or 5322?
Scope 5322.
Scope 5322, Nordic 8 Yankee Alpha. Right, so 5222, there we go. All good. So yeah, let's see how long we will be with the Sweden control. Just gonna open up our Vatsim maps.
Clear for takeoff, wind is 110 degrees, 10 knots.
Telegraph data. Clear for takeoff.
Eurowest 3110, and ready descent to flight level 100.
I'm ready descent flight level 100, Eurowest 3110.
So yeah, we're gonna be with the Sweden control for a while, and yeah, we're going.
Stop on where the G'day line at 2724.
Just trying to have a look at how far down we're going.
221 Mark 2 arrival.
Runway 2724, hello, Sweden control, scope 4612, please.
4612, apologies about that, we had some trouble getting our audio to work.
No worries. Red nose 2615, contact Helsinki control 121.3.
Helsinki 121.3, red nose 2615, nice.
So yeah, there's no control in Riga, so once we leave Sweden control, we will be with the no controllers.
Sweden control, Sky 147, on 3 mic departure, altitude 5000.
Skinner 147, Sweden control, radar contact, climb to flight level 150.
Climb 150, Skinner 1, question, Skinner 147.
I did remember changing the time. The only reason I'm doing that is because I don't want another night landing. So I moved the time like about like an hour behind. Because we've had past couple of days we've had all dark landings.
Unicom 122.8.
122.8 plus 324. Thank you very much. Bye bye.
Goodbye. Runway 4 Sierra Zulu, descent to 5,000 feet, local QNH 1012.
So yeah guys, thank you all very much for all the likes and all the subs so far. Really appreciate it. Welcome to my stream. Hopefully you guys are having fun. We'll get a questionnaire up in a second as well, or a poll more like, to suggest where should we fly tomorrow.
Amapola 108, clear to Yuma, via Kaipa 1 Golf departure, runway 16, initially 5,000 feet, scope 7067, information echo valid, QNH 1024.
Clear to Umeå, Kaipa 1 Golf, runway 16, 5,000, scope 70.
Amapola 148, Squawk 7067.
Squawk 7067.
Delta Golf Delta, report current altitude.
Takeoff Delta, passing altitude 4,500.
According to our flight live, we'll have a look how long this flight should take us.
Climb to flight level 110.
So yeah, we should be on the ground in about an hour or so.
Takeoff Delta, climb flight level.
According to our flight level anyway, we should be on the ground in about an hour.
To Papa arrival to runway 19 left.
Sorry for the sending to 5,000 km 101.
Skinner 147, climb flight level 280.
Climb 280, Skinner 147.
Amapola 148, pushback and start up approved.
So yeah, only 17 away from hitting 600 subs, really close. And for past, a few days, it's been really amazing.
Scanner 44 Delta, continue descent to flight level 80, high speed approved.
Just want to make sure we've turned all the lights off, which we have. Great.
Runner 40 Zulu.
I don't know what is the airline. This is a Norwegian airline, my friend. Norwegian.
I'm 122. Thank you very much, guys.
Let's get the current heading.
Scanner 147, climb to flight level 360.
Swedish Control, skulle det vara möjligt att ändra det till flight level 340?
Scanner 147, climb to flight level 340.
Climb flight level 340, Scanner 147, tackar.
Scanner 053, cleared Hammar 4 Papa, runway 19 left.
Clearance Stockholm Arlanda on Hammar 4 Papa arrival runway 19 left. Scandinavian l.aflights.
So yeah, for those of you who just joined us, we are currently with the Sweden Control. And if you look at our navigraph, this is where we're at in terms of our flight. We just we're over Sweden now. Gonna go over Stockholm down to Latvia.
Wind is 080 degrees, 7 knots, it's okay, temperature 12, dew point 6, QNH 1021, transition level 60, descend to 5,000 feet.
And 5,000 feet, and we got estimate 171, transition level 60, Euro SP1.
I don't know if they will, take us all the way down to Latvia, but we'll see anyway.
Jet 16 Delta, good evening, Sweden Control radar contact, maintain flight level 340.
Maintain 340, Jet 16 Delta.
Scandinavian 202, 5,000 feet.
Scandinavian 202, god kväll, Sweden Control radar contact, climb to flight level 240.
Flight level 240, Scandinavian 202.
Sweden Control, Fire Romeo Alpha, flight level 125, climbing 180.
Scenario 4 Romeo Alpha, Sweden Control radar contact, climb to flight level 290.
Climb flight level 290, Finnair 4 Romeo Alpha.
Amapola 108, requesting taxi.
Amapola 108, taxi on up runway 16 via Charlie and the backtrack.
16, visual and backtrack.
Control 108.
Sweden Control, hello. Itaro 565 at flight level 380. Itaro 565, hello, Sweden Control, squawk 4447. Squawk 4447, Itaro 565.
KLM 35 Echo request out of cockpit 5 minutes.
KLM 35 Echo approved.
Thanks.
Sweden Echo Golf, Echo Echo Golf, flight level 370.
No to Echo Golf, good evening, Sweden Control, radar contact.
Sweden, good evening. 3 Tango Kilo 370 inbound go RP.
3 Tango Kilo, hello, Sweden Control, radar contact. Winner 9er, Lima Kilo, climb to flight level 280.
Flight level 280, Fernando, Lima Kilo.
Delta Golf Delta, contact Stockholm approach 126.650.
Delta Golf Delta,
Alright, so we're climbing to cleared for our cruise altitude, which means we don't need to hopefully we won't need the controllers anymore, but we're gonna stay with Sweden Control anyway until we can.
2200 feet, clear RNP approach runway 23.
Hi Galitas, hello, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Welcome to the stream, buddy. So glad to have you.
Maintain flight level 380, Itaro 565.
Sweden Control, good evening. Lufthansa 849, flight level 360 inbound go RP.
Lufthansa 849, hello, Sweden Control, radar contact.
No worries, you're welcome, brother. You are welcome.
Forum Alpha, contact Helsinki Control 121 decimal 3.
As you can see, I think its maximum ceiling level for this airplane is 41,000 anyway, and that's where we're going.
2724, Unicom 122 decimal 8.
122 decimal 8, good day.
Good, 3110, can we go for a visual? We have fuel inside.
Airbus 3110, clear visual approach, left
As you can
hand
see,
circuit,
it's literally crawling to the flight level 410 now. And if we go to our progress page, actually, we need to click menu FMC first, then we can go to progress. There we go. So top of climb is 36 nautical miles away, and total distance left is 428 nautical miles. So yeah. Yo, Wanted, what's up, my friend? Welcome to the stream, 120. Thank you so much for joining. Welcome, welcome, buddy.
Mapula 108, lining up.
Mapula 108, runway 16, cleared for takeoff, winds 100 degrees, 4 knots.
Keep takeoff, runway 16, Mapula 108.
Alright, so looking good.
Sweden Control, good evening. Philly 45 Mike, flight level 360 direct.
RP the Queen.
Good evening,
No way.
radar contact.
We have the Queen's dead. Yeah. Just have the news on. Where's the remote? Really? She did? Because we literally just had the news on and oh man. R.I.P. the Queen.
122 decimal 8. Hello, Scandinavian 202. Hello. Scandinavian 4 for Delta, descent to altitude 5,000 feet, QNH 1017, information hotel valid.
Hello Viper, how are you doing? Welcome to the stream. She sadly passed away this evening, says. Yeah, no, we literally just had the news 5 minutes ago.
Fraction 9 Lima Quebec, close, Finning Ground, radar contact, maintain flight level 380.
Maintain 30, fraction 9
Scanner 4 for Delta, descend to 5000 feet, QNH 1017.
5000 feet, 1017, sorry for all, responding, scanner 4 for Delta.
Scanner 9 Lima Kilo, climb to flight level 370.
Flight level 370 for now, 9 Lima Kilo.
Oh wow.
4798
Rest in peace, the Queen, I guess.
350.
I can go with 330.
She's done a great deal for the country. Great deal for a lot of other countries as well. Fly level 410 today.
Nordic 843, good evening, level 850, direct Alpha Roma Sierra.
Nordic 843, Sweden ground, radar contact, climb to flight level 280.
Pascal 280, Nordic 843.
Scanner 053, descend to flight level 100.
Flight level 100.
They just said peacefully, like she was ill.
Fraction 9 Lima Quebec, New Squawk 4546.
New Squawk 4546, fraction 9 Quebec, and if available, request
Yeah,
down
go
to
to
360.
Airbus 3110, Flyme 03, cleared land
Well,
wind 08,
okay,
7 knots.
let's get our head back into the flight.
Fraction 9 Lima Quebec, Sweden ground, radar contact, and 360 is blocked at the moment, so I will call you back later on if it will be available.
Okay, thank you. Fraction 9 Illuminate.
Feeling for this is Viking 289 at 5,000 feet.
Viking 289, Sweden ground, radar contact, climb to flight level 240.
247 Viking 289.
Scanner 4 for Delta, descend to 3000 feet, arrive route, cleared and approach runway 03.
20 fast speed, clear via route island runway 03, Scandinavian for Delta.
Volvo 108 at altitude 5000.
Yeah. No, I think they're probably covered. She passed this afternoon.
I'm Apollo 108, Roger. Could you resend your flight plan? It seems to be some technical issue.
Apollo 108, Roger.
God save the Queen. Well, Queen has passed away sadly this afternoon, so yeah. Approach heading how long before land at set 10,000 feet? Approach heading how something. Approach heading you can set even 5,000 feet, even a few miles before the run. Before you capture the localizer and stuff, you need to set your approach and stuff.
Scanner 196, Unicom 122, decimal 8.
Yeah, man. It's really hard to accept the Queen's passed away after all these years. Since 1926, can you believe that? She was 96 years old. She lived a hell of a life.
Sweden Control, hello, November 28 Lima, side level 20 for inbound next year.
Hello, November 28 Lima, Sweden Control, Squawk 5353.
Squawk 5353, November 28 Lima.
Airbus 3110, ground time 56, taxi to stand 8 via Alpha.
8 via Alpha, Airbus 3110,
Okay.
It's crazy that she's suddenly gone. I know, because just literally 2 days ago she welcomed the new Prime Minister, Liz Truss. And now, literally after 2 days, like, her health worsened and she passed away.
Good evening, radar contact. Climb to flight level 240.
Climb 240, red nose, 3516.
Nordic 843, climb to flight level 380.
San Francisco 380, Nordic 843.
Scanner 053.
Are we talking about 777? No, we are talking about Queen of England.
Stockholm approach 126, destination 650. Thank you for service och hej då, Scandinavian 053.
Hej då.
Ready control, hello, 2J 515 level 360 inbound contact.
2J 31, hello, Sweden Control, radar contact.
Non-Lima Kilo, request to stay the cockpit for 3 minutes, please.
November 28 Lima, Sweden Control, radar contact. Climb to flight level 330.
Climb flight level 330, November 3 Lima.
Scanner 2678, I saw your request for high level. I'll call you back in 1.5 minutes for climb due traffic 1,000 feet above your clear level.
Sweden Scanner 4 for Delta, full establish runway 03.
Scanner 4 for Delta, contact land at the tower of 118.6.
Contact number 1186, trevlig kväll, hej.
Hejdå. Tracking 289, Unicom 122.8.
Oh man, my head's not there at the moment.
God kväll. Scanner 2678, climb flight level 370.
Flight level 370, Canadian 2678. Fuck.
Sweden radar, good evening, B-line 785 on the Vatsim 3, Mike departure, climbing 5,000 feet, passing 3,800.
B-line 785, good evening, Sweden Control, radar contact, climb to flight level 240.
So our top of descent is 186 nautical miles away, as you can see here. And I don't know if Sweden's gonna descend us, but what I am gonna do, I'm gonna set to 2000 in our altitude bug. So when we hit top of descent, if Sweden Control doesn't send us, we can start descending.
Direct Alami, Finnet, Tango Kilo.
Lufthansa 47 Golf, request leaving cockpit for 2 minutes.
Lufthansa 47 Golf, approved.
Fin 911 Kilo is back.
Thank you. Amapola 108, cleared into 3 Sierra, runway 14.
Hello Chichet, welcome to the stream. How are you doing, my friend? Thank you so much for joining us. Welcome, welcome. Great to have you on board.
Norwegian Control, good evening. This is Scandinavian 239 5000 feet, departure level 139.
Scandinavian 239, god kväll, Sweden Control, radar contact, climb to flight level 150.
Climb 150, Scandinavian 239.
Amapola 108.
Amapola 108, clear Tindo 3 Sierra, runway 14.
Nice, hope you had a better landing. I'm doing good as well, thank you very much for asking. Just heard the news that our queen has passed away.
Correct, and landing runway 14.
Runway 14, Amapola 108.
Sweden Control, Scandinavian 190, which is climbing to flight level 140.
Scandinavian 190, god kväll, Sweden Control, radar contact, climb to flight level 280.
Climb flight level 280, Scandinavian 190.
Yeah, I just heard about the queen as well, aviation guy. Welcome to the stream, buddy. How are you doing?
Red nose 3516, Unicom 122 decimal 8.
Unicom, wait for red nose 3516, taxi control, hejdå.
Hejdå. Scandinavian 239, continue climb flight level 280.
Climb 280, Scandinavian 239.
Sim Control, Diamond Academy 13 at Stealth, request to be
Yeah, aviation guy.
6,500.
True, man.
Diamond 13, departure, runway 08, winds 100 degrees, 90 knots, QNH 1022.
Departure right 08, and QNH 1022 to Diamond 13.
Diamond 13, taxiway Bravo, and line up runway 08 via backtrack.
Taxi Bravo, line up 08 via backtrack, Diamond 13. Sweden Control, Scandinavian 147, request to leave.
Yeah, RIP the queen, man. Have you heard that the pound notes are gonna become the King Charles? No, I haven't had the chance to, because literally before I started streaming we had the news on, and you know, they were just talking about her health, and just now in the chat Alexis messaged saying, you know, she passed away. So I haven't had the chance to look at any of the news, like apart, like, you know, how it's gonna work and when Charles gonna take over.
Lufthansa 2541, news scope 3727, please.
Landing 180.
Lufthansa 2547, correction 2541, news scope 3727.
727 is on the box for Lufthansa 2541. Sorry, but another aircraft was speaking above me.
So yeah, ladies and gents, if you guys are new to the stream, please do consider hitting that like and that subscribe button. Thank you very much for coming out and hanging out with me.
Good night.
Really appreciate each and every one of you, and yeah, we're heading towards our destination nicely. Bertie, hello, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Thank you so much for joining. How long is this flight? Chichet, we should be down in about under an hour now. As you can see, our top of descent is 137 nautical miles, which is about which is about 30 minutes away, or 20 minutes away, something.
Scandinavian 90166, go ahead, Sweden Control, radar contact, climb to flight level 150.
Flight level 150, Scandinavian 90166.
Sweden Control, good day, Red Nose 4505, passing flight level 120 for 180.
Red Nose 4505, good evening, Sweden Control, radar contact, climb to flight level 280.
Client, flight level 280, Red Nose 4505.
Sweden Control, hello, November 36 Bravo, whiskey, flight level 148, climbing 180.
November 36 Bravo Whiskey, good evening, Sweden Control.
Aviation guy, no. I've removed that. I just thought, you know, it was basically me trying to avoid setting up everything, because Boeing yoke takes a lot of, not a lot of, but it takes just a bit more space to set up than the Airbus, the throttle quadrant and you know, the side stick. But I decided I'm gonna just do mixed flights each week. It's fun, I think, to mix it up.
Finnair 9 Lima Kilo requesting to leave the cockpit for 2 minutes.
Skinner 49ers, Sweden Control, radar contact, climb to flight level 240.
Climb flight level 240, Skinner 49er.
Also, are you using live weather in real time? I'm using live weather, but not real time, unfortunately. I just had to push back the time back for about 1 hour. Simply because I didn't want another evening landing, that's all. That's why I pushed the time just tiny bit back. I mean, if you guys want, I can put real time in. I have no issues with that at all. It's your call.
I'm 16 Delta, sorry, unable, traffic above.
Roger, just time 16. Sweden Control, good evening. Monarch 012 with you at 5,000 feet.
Monarch 012, good evening, Sweden Control, radar contact, climb to flight level 240.
Climb to flight level 240, Monarch 012.
Lufthansa 47 Golf, contact Helsinki Control, 121.3.
It's fine. Alright, cool. We'll leave it as that.
Newjet 16 Delta, contact Warsaw radar 125.450.
125450, just down 160. Have a nice evening, bye.
Bye. Skinner 239er, climb to flight level 390.
Climb 390,
Skinner 9er 166, climb to flight level 280. November 36 Bravo Whiskey, contact Helsinki Control.
My dad said whether the banknotes with the clearance will become worthless. I don't think so. They will still keep them rolling, I think, but they would probably expect people to give them into the bank so they can get new notes and stuff, maybe, I think. I don't know how it would work, but I think they will just probably give people a timeline to hand those notes in.
Negative, climb to flight level 290.
If you think about it, like, Queen has been through so much, like she's seen the World War II, literally destroyed country, and she built it up again.
Good evening, Aztec 017, Sweden Control, radar contact, climb to flight level 280, clear direct Abama.
Level 280 and direct Abama, 017, thank you.
Red nose 4505, continue climb flight level 320.
Climb to flight level 320, red nose 4505.
Speed is low, Nordic Global 8081, heavy flight level 370.
Is this 787 or 737? This is a PMDG Boeing 737-800 Retox.
Hello, Nordic Global 8081, Sweden control, squawk 7034.
7034, Nordic Global 8081.
Speed control, good evening, Speedbird 36 Bravo, starting through 4,000 feet for 5,000 feet.
Speedbird 46 Bravo, good evening, Sweden control, radar contact, climb to flight level 240.
Flight level 240, Speedbird 36 Bravo.
Sam Apollo 108, and ready to descend to flight level 100.
No worries, Retox here. You're welcome.
Descending to flight level 100, I'm Apollo 010. Correction 801.
Nordic 843, Unicorn 122, decimal 8.
Commodore decimal 8, thank you, have a great evening, Nordic 843.
Nordic 87 Charlie.
Lars, hello, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Thank you very much for joining. Also, is it just in my region that we've been getting constant showers that stop and start suddenly? No, aviation guy, I think it's been happening down my West London as well. What's better to buy MSF or Explain 11 or 12? At this moment, I would say Microsoft Flight Simulator is definitely better than Explain 12 or 11. Explain 11 is literally Explain 12 is literally Explain 11, but Microsoft Flight Sim has a lot of improvement. So definitely suggest Microsoft Flight Simulator. Again, you can have a look around for Explain 12 as well on YouTube. See if you like it or not. See what the other YouTubers are saying about it. But yeah.
Radar contact, climb to flight level 290.
Flight level 290 for Scandi 4 kilo.
Scan 9239, requesting 2 minutes out of the company. 49, we're about ready to start our descent here.
Scandinavian 490, clear the Risma for Lima, runway 03, descend to flight level 160.
Clear the Risma for Lima for 03 and descend flight level 160.
Aztec 017, climb flight level 380.
Flight level 380, Aztec 017.
Scandinavian 2678 is requesting handover to Bremen.
Call you back.
Alright, so top of descent is 65 nautical miles, and it's not real time, and as you can see the time currently is 16:33, and we should be descending in about 10 minutes. Have you seen my post in the memes channel on Discord? Aviation guy? No, I have not. I'll check that out.
Dinner 459, contact Warsaw radar 125.450.
125.45 for Finnair 405 flight. Thanks. Have a good evening. Scan 9239 requesting 2 minutes out of the cockpit.
Vladimir Pudding. Okay, I see that now, aviation guy.
Scandinavian 229, sorry, I was coordinating, say again.
I'm just requesting 2 minutes out of the cockpit, please, Scandinavian 229.
MSF or Explain, depends if you want good graphics, MSF, or more realistic plane handling, Explain. But to be honest with you, even in terms of handling, if you've got payways like PMDG and Phoenix, their handling is really good as well.
Runner 9798, hello, Sweden Cross, Scope 7004.
Squawk 7004, Ryanair 9798.
Scanner 2678, contact 300 radar, 123.225.
13225, Scanner 2678, hello.
Hello.
Sweden Gookwell, Scandi 722, passing 115 to 180.
Scanner 722, hello, Sweden Cross, radar contact, climb to flight level 270, speed 250 knots for spacing.
Speed 250 for spacing, climb to 70, Scandi 722.
November 2 Lima, request distance.
Monarch 12, Unicom 122.8.
Going over to Unicom 122.8, thanks for the service, Monarch 212.
We'll request our descent as well once we get close to our top of descent.
110, November 2 Lima.
Scanner 49er, descent to flight level 100.
Flight level 100.
Diamond 3 ready 08.
Diamond 13, Roger. Depart. Would you like to leave to the south, did you say?
To the north.
Diamond 13, leave control zone via Bogstad at 1,600 feet and scope 0716.
Leave Bogstad 1,600 feet, stroke 01.
Let me zoom in, and that way you can see the top of the descent is right there.
Correct, tram is right, left and out.
39 miles away.
100 degrees, 90 knots.
We'll stay in the cockpit view. That way we can at least have a better idea when we need to contact the controller for our further descent.
Scanner 44 kilo, contact Helsinki control 121.3.
121.3 for Scandi 44 kilo. Thank you, bye.
9 Lima kilo, contact Helsinki control 121.3.
121.3, Finna 9 Lima kilo, bye bye.
Runner 9798, Sweden control, radar contact, climb to flight level 330.
Confirm 330 for Ryanair 9798.
Runner 9798, climb to flight level 330.
Climb flight level 330, Ryanair 9798.
Speedbird 36 Bravo, Unicom 122.8.
122.8, Speedbird 36 Bravo, yes. Sweden control, runway 121, Ryanair,
information, yeah, valid.
And CMAC. Lost.
Scanner 49er, descent to flight level 80, information India valid.
Flight level 80, information India valid.
November 28 Lima, clear direct.
If I have to choose between X-Plane 11 or 12, we'll go for 11 right now. But X-Plane 11 and 12 are pretty much the same, so I'd rather go for 12 simply because there's going to be more improvement for 12 than 11, you see what I mean? So it's better to go with 12 because you pretty much get the same add-ons like Zebos and all the other ones, they all work in X-Plane 12 as well.
Climb to 70,
Ryanair 121 for Scandinavian control, climb to 350 and going to make.
Scandinavian 9166, climb to flight level 370.
Climb to flight level 370,
Yeah, so rather go for X-Plane 12 to be honest.
7064.
Skok 7064, Ryanair 1211. Sweden Finland 68 Hotel, passing 152, clearing flight level 180.
Finland 68 Hotel, good evening, Sweden control, radar contact, climb to flight level 290.
Climbing flight level 290, Finland 68 Hotel.
United 6 Hotel to traffic, keep speed to 50 knots during climb for spacing.
V250 knots, United 6 Hotel.
Student control, Scandinavian 528 inbound Barclay, flight level 340. Cochrane, Scandinavian 528, Sweden control, radar contact.
Sweden control, fraction and 11 Quebec, Quebec 360.
So 14 miles. I'm gonna ask for our descent soon.
360.
360, fraction and 11 Quebec.
Student controller Nordic 8 Yankee Alpha requesting descent. I got great flight suggestion for tomorrow. Aviation guy, go for it.
Descent to flight level 380, traffic below.
Descent to flight level 380 Nordic 8 Yankee Alpha.
Runner 798, climb to flight level 350.
We'll go
Climb to flight level 350,
altitude intervention.
Runner 1211, climb to flight level 250.
Flight level 250, Ryanair 1211.
Runner 1211, contact Brian radar 123, decimal 225.
123, decimal 225, Ryanair 121.
Scandinavian 49er, descent to 3000 feet, QNH 1017.
Heathrow to Copenhagen. Nice aviation guy. I'll check that out.
Runner 708, contact Warsaw radar 125, decimal 450.
Sasha, Queen died, please be aware. Yes, Sasha, as you can see, I have pinned a message up saying RIP Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth.
In 2 minutes.
Be back in 2 minutes, no worries, aviation guy.
Speedy control, Scandinavian 100, ready to requesting descent.
Scandinavian 19er, descent to flight level 160.
Descent to flight level 160, Scandinavian 100.
Scandinavian 19er, cleared.
I've never seen a streamer starting from ESNZ as start airport. Really? Why? Why would you say that?
Amapola 108, descent to 2500 feet, QNH 1025, transition level 60.
Is that really not a good airport or just generally?
And going down to 2500 feet, Amapola 80.
Scandinavian 722, contact Helsinki control on 121.3.
121.3, Scandinavian 7
Cochrane. United 6 Hotel, contact and report assigned speed to Helsinki control on 121.3.
Speed to 121.3.
He said we had traffic down below.
Nordic 8 Yankee Alpha, continue descent to flight level 200.
Continue down to 200 Nordic 8 Yankee Alpha.
United 3 Tango Kilo, descent to flight level 350 at 2000 feet per minute to greater to traffic. Expedite descent flight level 350.
Sending expedited 350 in 3 Tango Kilo.
There you go. Sending down further.
Scandinavian 19er, cleared for highness approach.
I think you should stop stream and watch news. I will do your flight tomorrow on MSFS on Vatsim.
Good evening, Air France 172, flight level 340, climbing.
Sasha, I am watching the news at the same time as well. I've got news on the side.
Climb to flight level 280, clear direct l.aflights.
Climb 280 and direct l.aflights Air France 172.
United 3 Tango Kilo, Addis Riga. United 3 Tango Kilo, report Mach number.
You do what you like.
United 3 Tango Kilo at 0.78 Mach.
Yeah, I mean, we're paying our respect to the dead as well, so it's not like we're being disrespectful in any way or form. Aviation guy, welcome.
To Echo Golf, turn left, heading 360 degrees, first icing, left 360.
So let's have a look. Lapsa is 15,000, and we should be at 20,000 way before that, so that's all that matters. Also, he's called King Charles III. Oh wow, okay.
Nordic 8 Yankee Alpha, Unicom 122.8.
Over to Unicom, thank you very much for your service, Nordic 8 Yankee Alpha. There we go, 8 Yankee Alpha, Unicom we go. I stopped my flight, it was 6 flight hour to watch news, but I will join your flight tomorrow. No worries, Sasha, all good. Do you say it's Unicom or Unicom? Unicom. Unicom with this O. Did anybody know why the Queen died? Apparently her health was poor. We don't know what made her health poor all of a sudden, to be honest with you, but yeah. Yeah, exactly. I mean, it was from Hi, just subscribed. Dwayne, thank you very much for your subscription, buddy. Welcome to the channel. Really, really appreciate your support, buddy. Thank you so, so much. I mean, yeah, she was old, but Aviation Guy, literally 2 days ago, she did, you know, hand the power over to new Prime Minister as well. She seemed fine on that day, so we don't know what happened behind closed doors, what made her health really bad all of a sudden. What do you think, Liz Truss? What do you think of Liz Truss? I don't know, to be honest. I don't know much about that lady, but so far she's promised a lot of things, but that's what politicians do. Also, what exactly is Unicom? Unicom is a frequency that every plane, every person uses on Vatsim when there's no ATC coverage. So I've moved into an area where there's no ATC coverage. There's no controllers, so we use Unicom. So I announce everything on Unicom when I'm descending down, or I'm turning for final or base or whatever, just to let everyone around me know what I'm doing and where I am and stuff like that, just so we don't have a crash or we don't collide with each other. Even though we've got TCAS system in here as well telling us all of that, but the Unicom is used basically to announce everything. Kinda, yeah, you basically announce everything yourself. Alright, so I was gonna fix and gonna go to EVRA and 36. I'm trying to enter a fix. I forgot how to enter a fix, you know. No. I forgot how to enter a fix. I'll search up in a sec. Because everyone on Vatsim, so you talk to other pilots where you are if they're not to see. Do you get what I mean? Yeah, so that's sort of pretty much explained. Right, we're gonna go down to altitude 2000. You said you care about Queen, the message not there? Wait, what do you mean, sorry? The message is there. If you look at the top, it says the message is pinned at the top. It's all good, Sasha? The child is screaming, God save our queen. No, she can't talk yet. Can't say that much anyway. But yeah, I'm sure we'll tell her when she grows up. She's 1.5, 1 year and 6 months. Sasha, no man, if it's rude I can tell, but it's not rude, it's all good, don't worry guys. Okay, I see what you mean. You're asking a girl how old she is, that's rude, okay. Right, so we're descending down nicely on our profile, and if you go to our init ref, sorry, progress, we've got 0.400, we've got 400 kilos of difference, and I always seem to forget, where do we add that? In zero fuel weight? $60.5. Okay, and Bill, please tell this person a rude article hold. No, I mean it's everyone's personal choice, man. Everyone thinks differently. Are you playing with mouse and keyboard with joystick? No, man, I've got proper setup. Let me show you. This is what I've got. This is my setup. I've got proper Boeing yoke. I've got throttle. I've got my FMC here. Alright, so our ILS frequency is 108.1 and course is 355. So let's go down. 108.1 and our course is 355, so I'm going to plug that in there. There we go, 355 is in. No resortoxia, all good. So sorry to ask if you don't want to tell me that, fine, but do you have COVID? I did have a COVID long time ago, yes. Last Olive, I have the Airbus setup, I think it's okay. Yeah, Airbus setup works as well, man. I had Airbus setup as well. But now I use both. I use Airbus setup for Airbus, and I use this Boeing setup for all the Boeing stuff. I'm just gonna get a transition level for the landing airport, and that is 5,000. So I'm gonna plug that in. 5,000, and we'll request our descent wind as well. I'm gonna get our meta as well. So exclamation point meta EVRA, and our Nightbot should give us meta. I got Airbus Thrustmaster set up. Nice, Sasha. That's nice. Load and execute that. Alright, so our QNH is 1024 for Riga. So plug that in, 1024. Execute. Cool. So 3.8 plus 0 fuel weight. So 3.8 plus 0, that gives us 63.9. So plug 63.9 in there. There we go. We're gonna do flaps 30 landing. Plug that in there. Alright, so that's all in. Sasha, yes, but don't spam the chat like that. Sasha, don't spam the chat like that, thank you. You have a question about 737. Okay, go for it. What's the question? Hopefully I can answer it. Give me 1 minute, guys. I'll be back. 1 minute. Alright, I'm back. What's going on? Sasha, don't need to ask questions like that. Just please stop that. No need for that. Why are there flaps 40 if you usually use flap 30 for landing? It depends on the runway you're landing at. If the runway is short and you need to stop quicker, then you use that. Elliot, welcome to the stream, buddy. How are you doing? Great to see you on board as well. You gotta go in 10 minutes for 1 hour 30 minutes of swimming. Wow, Elliot, good luck with that. I can't swim for life. I mean, I can swim, but not for that long, basically. Yeah, R.I.P. the Queen, man. R.I.P. the Queen. Really sad to hear about her death. It's pretty, it was a bit sudden, to be honest with you. Didn't expect her to pass away like that. What's your 3 favorite airplanes? Sorry for asking twice. No, Rotexa, it's all good. You can ask twice if I haven't answered. It's all good. So basically, my favorite like in simulator or real life, you got XP12. Nice. I'm dealing with lots of things, you know. You know the other. Yeah, Elliot. I know what you mean, man. I understand. And nice. How is XP12, Elliot? All right. So 10,000 feet, and we'll get our landing lights on. Ignition switch to continuous. Seatbelt signs, no smoking signs can come on as well. So yeah, in Rotex Inez, are you talking about real life or in simulator? I guess in real life. In real life, A350 at top. I would say start from top to bottom. 777, A350, and 787. I will set our auto brakes to 3 as well. A3 isn't good, to be honest. The Zebo is really nice, and Blackbush looks way better than MSF default. Oh, nice. That's good. It's just the grass bit of the X-Plane 12. It kind of sort of put me off. I like A350, 777, and 787 Dreamline as well. Nice. Yeah, they are really good planes. I can never decide whether I like 777 or A350 more. I'm always leaning to 777 more, to be honest. Has anyone seen a P.S I coated Concorde among you guys? No, Aggie, we haven't. Yeah, lets me down in some aspects, mate. I also got Train Sim World 3. Nice. I can see you went on a bit of a shopping spree, Elliot. Which is good. Alright, I'm gonna extend our speed brakes a little. Alright, I'm gonna arm the speed brakes, and at the moment we are nicely on our profile. Speed is 240 knots, so that's looking okay. Let's have a look. So we need to be 230 knots on the speed. So level change 230 knots. Yeah, I like it though, but the FPS isn't better on X-Plane 12. Not gonna lie, people in your chat are annoying me. Elliot, ignore them like I am. Hello Evans, how are you doing? Welcome to the stream. I'm not gonna Josh Rage though. It's all good. Don't worry about it, Elliot. I don't know that about MSF 24 explain codes of stream is 30 kronen, I think. Is that what CHF stands for? Swiss kronen, yeah. Alright, so our QNH was 1024, which we will input in a second. Yes, Swiss francs, yeah. It's not too bad. I mean, if it's 30 kronen, I think it's not too bad. I'm not. Hello. Alright, so MSF VFR is amazing, and IFR. Yeah, obviously MSF is will be better in terms of graphics and stuff, and we can only wait and see what the third-party developers bring to X-Plane 12. Because at the moment it looks like X-Plane 12 is relying on third-party add-ons quite a bit. And I think that was probably the idea behind releasing it so early, because they would have hoped that third-party developers will sort of fix it up. Check DMs if you can. I will. Won't have CTD. X-Plane 12 won't have CTD. Well, X-Plane 11 did. So I highly doubt X-Plane 12 won't. I only want to fly 737 Norwegian because I like Norwegian. Rotex, yeah, that's all good as well. I mean, whichever you prefer, I guess. You can always fly different routes with one livery. It doesn't have to be exactly how it is in real life. It's still in beta, remember? Yeah, I guess. But again, they've given early access to people. You know, it doesn't mean that they give a product that's not good enough. They should give out a product that's good enough, especially with the A330, how they've been banging on about it. That's like the default go-to plane in X-Plane 12. So yeah. Also, can you leave the stream on after you park on the gate and connect the ground services? Aviation guy, yes, 100%. I see what you mean, and we will definitely do that after the landing and after the replays. We will do that. What I am saying is give it like 2 years like MSF and see where it is. Yeah, no, I understand your point, Elliot, but what I'm saying is how they were sort of going to compare the graphics of X-Plane 12 with the Microsoft Flight Simulator. That sort of just went out of proportion. Alright, let's go to speed 220 knots. Actually, we go to 210 knots. And we'll get our QNH 1024. And our minimums are 200. We'll set them up. 230 to be exact. There we go. Whoa, look at the pink view. Yeah, man, the horizon always looks beautiful in Microsoft Flight Simulator. They're calling it beta, but yeah. What's QNH? QNH is a local pressure of the atmosphere, which sets the cabin pressure according to that local pressure. I know what QRH is, but not QNH. I'm in Zurich and not Zurich. Alright, let's zoom in a bit more now. I'm gonna get flaps 5 in. Looking beautiful. Alright, let's go to our music as well. Turn that bad boy off. We don't need that at the moment. Let's get our replay mod on as well. Alright, we're just about coming to our altitude 2000. We'll go 2400. We'll hold the altitude there. November Oscar Zulu 8 Yankee Alpha, report airport in sight. Yes, airport is in sight, just down there. Riga traffic, Nordic 8 Yankee Alpha, turning final for runway 36. You can always call a game sim beta for then all problem is acceptable to fix later. Yeah, I guess so. So you can't see it? I can see it. It's there. Alright, let's go speed down to 185 knots. And I'm gonna arm the localizer. Localizer's captured, we'll arm the approach. And with that, we'll get our gear down as well. Let's go upstairs. Turn on our taxi lights, runway turn off lights on. And we'll get the logo lights on as well. Alright, ladies and gents, looking nice and beautiful. Let's get our flaps 10 in. Shilexim, hello, welcome to the stream. No worries, it's all good. What's your landing speed? Landing speed is 147 plus 5, 152. That's what are we landing at. Let's go down to 160 knots. Glide slope in. With that, we'll get our recording going. And also, let's get our yoke cam on. Let's get flaps 15. Let's go to final speed of 152 knots. Yes, this is my lovely yoke here. Right. Flaps 20. Oh man, look at that view. Absolutely beautiful. Flaps 30. Beautiful. 1,200 feet. Does Norwegian do butter landings? I hope so. We've got 17 knots of crosswind. Oh my god. This is going to be fun, ladies and gents. Alright, let's get the autopilot disconnected. Auto throttle disconnected. Ladies and gents, enjoy the landing. Let's get our central line. We're going way off it. Oops. Let's get back on central line. Alright, let's get the central line. Very rough landing. That's been the case with us anyway. Can't get good landing at all, man. I don't know why, but it's all good. 70 knots, reverse is stowed. Let's get a bit of power in. We'll get the auto brakes off. We'll take this right here. Nice Ryanair. Yeah, I guess it was a bit of a Ryanair. All good. We're safely down though. Alright, let's go turn off our landing lights. Runway turn off lights off. And we'll get our strobe lights off as well. Right, let's see. We can taxi down to one of the gates on the side. Just gonna have a look where we exited from. So we're at Delta, and at Delta we can go to 301, I believe. Let's go to GSX. Oh, for God's sake, are you serious? GSX sculpture thing hasn't started. When you did EM to even remember, you did a long float. Yes, I know. That's what I was trying to avoid right now, to do a float. But yeah, it's all good. Still need to get the hang of these settings, man. I don't know. Always some excuse, but we won't make an excuse right now. Well, okay. There's no position here to park. Parking. Okay, we'll go to. Wow, okay. There's no suitable parking, eh? Thank you, fire truck. You should have done a go round then. No, not really. I mean, we were still within the threshold. It's not like we overran it or something. There was no need for us to go around. We're gonna park right at this gate here. Go around, obviously you only do if you're it's GSX fault. Yeah, it looks like, yeah. I mean, GSX doesn't recognize these wait, where are we going? Yeah, we're gonna go to this gate here. Yeah, I mean, GSX doesn't have profile for this airport, so I guess that's why it doesn't recognize it properly. Let's get our taxi lights off. Alright, we'll stop right here. Get our parking brakes on. There we go. And before we do that, let's go and get our lights on again for the landing. Alright, ladies and gents, let's watch the replay of our lovely hard landing that we just had. Gonna get the yaw cam off as well. Cam off, there we go. It's more likely the case of next to no play, I think. flaps up? No, not for the replay. We have to keep everything as it was when we want to watch the replay. So let's say if I had turned the flaps off, turned the flaps up, and landing lights, everything was off, then it would be the same in the replay. That's why. I love Norwegian livery. Yeah, man, Norwegian livery is really beautiful. So yeah, guys, thank you all so much for all the likes and all the subs today. Really, really appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you so much for all the support. You guys have absolutely smashed it today as well. And, you know, like always, I'm going to see you guys tomorrow, though. Tomorrow we'll have another lovely flight. There we go. Literally next to no flare at all. But let's go and watch the wing view like you always do. Let me replay that. There we go. Alright, ladies and gents, I'll leave you guys with this lovely replay. Like I always say, if you did enjoy the flight, please do consider hitting that like and that subscribe button. What about the ground services? Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. Thank you for reminding. Actually, okay, we'll try to get ground services when we park up. Hopefully the GSX has recognized the parking. If they haven't, then that means we might end up somewhere else and GSX wants it somewhere else. That's the problem. So yeah, guys, thank you all very much. Hit that like and the subscribe button. I will see you guys tomorrow, same time, same place, 5:30 p.m. UK time. And we'll see which flight we're going to do. And yeah, I'll ask you guys on Discord and on YouTube as well. I'll put a community post up. So yeah, make sure you guys comment on that if you want any particular route. Alright, let's go to our pause the replay, go all the way down. We'll go get our parking brakes on, stop the replay, and let's see if GSX gives us services today. No, GSX doesn't want to give us services here. We can get the lights off, taxi lights off, and we'll get the ground services connected. Set the chalks, request a ground service. There are no such thing as Boeing or Airbus week anymore. Yes. Yes, Alexim, I changed it. We're just doing everything as it comes. Unfortunately, it's just that I thought it's better to give you guys more variety as well. That's the only reason I've done that. Alright, let's see if GSX is going to give us services here. No, it's not. Alright, guys. We're just going to leave it at that. GSX doesn't recognize this airport. Thank you all very much. Have a good night, good evening, wherever you are. Take care of yourself. Take care of each other. Peace and love, guys.